Say hi, Blaise. Say good morning. Say good morning, honey. Oh my gosh. Good morning, you guys. So, I figured I would just kind of start vlogging, daily vlogging, because I don't know, I feel like I need to just record and just post, even if it ain't really about nothing, because I haven't given you guys a video in over a month. And literally it's because I was so busy with makeup first, coming back from maternity leave in June. I was swamped with makeup, excuse me. July, swamped with makeup, to the point where I was doing 7 to 10 clients a day, and on the weekend, and then the week I would just be so exhausted from the weekend, and then obviously dealing with baby man back there. So then Jack and I were talking on a trip, and we were saying I just need to start vlogging or whatever. And so yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. So we just woke up. We actually woke up at 6. Hi, baby man. You're so nosy. You're so nosy, Mimi. Hold on. Let me get by him. So, yeah. So we just decided that we would start vlogging. That it would be beneficial for me to start vlogging, just because, I haven't been on camera in a while, and, I might as well just show you guys, kind of what we do, which is really nothing. But just a little recap. Blaise is 3 months now, you guys. He's 3 months, so he's super big now. He's able to, sit in my lap without really, having to be, held. My hand is literally on my knee now. He's just sitting here. He's talking a lot now. He's able to smoothly move his head to follow me. Oh my gosh, his smiles and giggles are just the best thing ever. I'll insert a clip here of his giggles from last night. Oh my god, literally the best thing ever. I eat your hands. Yeah, I get your neck. I get your neck, honey. Yeah, I get your neck.
That's the best laugh I ever heard.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, honey, I get that neck. I get it. Oh my goodness, you're so cute. Yeah, I eat those hands. I eat those hands. Should I get your belly? I got your belly, honey. I got your belly. Get your neck and your belly and your neck.
The neck.
I got you. But yeah, everything's just moving so fast. I literally feel like I was just giving birth to him. And there are points where I will just start. Okay, you want to be the center? Sure, you can be the center. There are points where I'll just start looking at pictures and stuff in my phone and just be so sentimental, because he was so little and now he's so big. I just don't understand where time has gone. And you guys said it'll go fast. Pregnancy, I feel didn't fly by. It went by so fast or so slow. But that last month, it flew by. Those last 4 weeks, obviously, it didn't feel like it in the moment. And then after I had him, it was just oh my god, he was 6 weeks. I was like having gallbladder issues. So it's just been crazy since having him. Since having Blaise in April, right before my 6-week appointment, I ended up starting to have gallbladder issues. Like my gallbladder started to go bad. So I ended up having gallbladder surgery. My arm is starting to hurt. I ended up having gallbladder surgery where I had to get my gallbladder removed. That was when he was about like 8 weeks, 7 to 8 weeks. They say that it just goes bad with pregnancy, like it can go bad, because I'm like, why is this happening? And the gastroenterologist was like, you know, it's really common in women for your gallbladder to go bad after pregnancy, and right where you're at, almost the 6-week point, this is like really common when we start seeing like women start having issues with it, because your body is starting to go back to normal, your hormone levels are finally kind of leveling out, like everything in your body is starting to like speed back up after being slowed down by the estrogen for so long. And I'm like, why didn't they tell you that? Like, they didn't tell me that, like, oh, look out for this, you know, you might have some stomach issues and it could be your gallbladder. Like, they didn't tell me anything. So when it happened, I literally thought I was dying. I was in so much pain. I had just had McDonald's, and it was the first time I'd had McDonald's in like forever. And so I'm like, ooh, like I don't feel good. Like this was maybe like an hour or two after. I'm like, ooh, I don't feel good. I don't feel good. And I just kept saying that, I don't feel good. I don't feel good. And then it was like 2 o'clock in the morning or something. I'm like, maybe I need to take a poop. Like maybe I need to poo. So I went, I tried a strain. Like, I got a log out, but it didn't, like, help anything. I was, like, I could barely talk. I was talking, like, very staccato-y. Like, I could not make a smooth sentence, kind of like I'm doing right now. Like, it was very chopped up, very staccato-y, and very scary. I felt like I was dying. I was in so much pain. So I came and told Jack, and obviously he had the baby, so we had to, like, I'm like, I need to go to the hospital. Like, he came and stood in the middle of the, like, the doorway and was, like, staring at me like I was a ghost or something, because, like, he said I was just so, like, washed out and, like, everything. So we got him together. He was 5.5 weeks. I got myself together, and we went, like, I was, like, trying to move around as fast as I could, but I was moving so slow, you guys, so slow. So we finally got him together. It's, like, 4 o'clock in the morning. We were calling Jack's parents, calling to have somebody come and get Blaise, because we didn't want him to go in the ER, but he ended up having to go in the ER. But everybody there was, like, super, super, super accommodating, you guys, like, super accommodating. Especially with having a baby, like, you know, so they did a little MRI thing, couldn't really see anything, so they were like, we can give you Narcan or something like, not Narcan, that's the stuff for opioids, we can give you some type of, like, strong pain reliever, and I'm like, no, I don't want it. Baby, what's wrong, honey? Baby, what's wrong with my baby? I was like, no, I'm breastfeeding, I don't want it. Oh, can you see yourself? Oh, honey, look at that face. Oh, look at that face. I'm like, no, I'm breastfeeding. I don't want that. So they ended up giving me a strong dose of Tylenol after giving me morphine in the IV. And that made me feel so much better. And so then I got sent home. Later on that night at like 7, we had ate like salmon, like baked salmon. And, is it nap time already? What time is it? I guess it is. Here, honey. Please take your passy. Good job. He does not take pacifiers, so that's why I asked him to please take it. So later on the night, we had dinner, healthy dinner. It was just like mashed potatoes, garlic mashed potatoes, and, garlic and herb mashed potatoes and salmon, baked salmon. Very delicious. Did not agree with my gallbladder. So I went back. This was like 8 o'clock. I dropped Blaise off at my mom's house, and then we went to the hospital again. They decided that they would admit me. It was like right before ultrasound was leaving, so we got an ultrasound, and funnily enough, move, fly. Nice. Do you want Baba, honey? So, funnily enough, it was the same lady that had did all of my ultrasounds with Blaise. So, I had gotten to, like, you know, show her Blaise and everything like that. So, that was really cool. We got the ultrasound. You know, it showed some, like, sludge and some stones. So, I had to get an MRCT. So, I got all that done. And they were just like, yeah, it's just best that we take your gallbladder. I had never had major surgery before. So, I was absolutely terrified about it. I ended up having to stay at the hospital. They admitted me, and we went through that whole procedure. I didn't have any more attacks while I was there, but during the 2 weeks that I had to wait for the surgery, I had 2 more attacks. This is kind of like a once a week type thing. The attacks were the worst thing ever, like way worse than childbirth, y'all, way worse. So yeah, that was like the major thing that's happened within the last, like, how long have you been alive, Blaise? 15 weeks, something like that. So yeah, he's 3 months. We're all doing good. I got my surgery and I've recovered. That recovery was so long, you guys. Like, it was so long. So, yeah, I guess I'm just gonna feed him and, we'll gotta get him changed and, well, not changed, I just changed him, but changed into some clothes. He'll probably go back down for a little nap. It's 10:08 right now, and he usually goes down for his second nap at about 10:30, 11-ish. Usually no later than 10:30. He is, excuse me, very clockwork. He wakes up, he goes to bed at like 8, 9 o'clock now. He'll wake up about 12. He'll have a bottle. He'll go to sleep and sleep until like 2. Then he'll want another bottle, and then he'll wake up again at 5 or 6. It's usually like 2:30, 3 o'clock. And then he'll have another bottle at 5 or 6. And then, my arm is hurting, sorry. And then he will wake up at about 6. He'll go back to sleep. He'll sleep until like 8 or 9-ish after another bottle. And then he will go back down for a nap around 10:30. And then he will wake back up, go back down at about 12:31. And then he'll go back down at about 4. And then he'll start getting tired about 8. So that's his schedule right now, which is really good that it's kind of like predictable, so I know. I can always tell because he's so light. I can tell when his, like, around his eyes get red. I'm like, oh yeah, you're tired. You're tired. Or he'll like, like, that's what he does. He does not, like, if he just flat out cries, like, I know something is, like, really wrong with him because he never, ever, ever cries unless we let, like, his go on too long. There was one point, like, last week where I went to shower and I put him on this really cute dinosaur robe. And I put the hood up because the hood had, like, dinosaur spikes. And I heard him in the shower, and I'm like, what is going on? Like, after I got out, like, what's going on? So I heard him and wrapped myself up and, like, came in, and he had it pulled down over his face. So he couldn't see anything, so he's freaking out. So that was just kind of like, you know, one of those things. But he otherwise rarely cries. So, yep. Baby, say hi, Blaise. Say hi. Alright, I'm gonna finish feeding him. We'll chat soon. So, Blaise's favorite thing is to watch TV. Absolutely loves TV. Like, he zones in. Like, I've never seen a kid like this.
Now you sing it. Ring around the rosy, pocket full of posies, ashes, ashes, we all fall down.
He's watching Mother Goose on Netflix.
Pocket full of posies, ashes, ashes, we all fall down. Skipping and singing and having lots of fun, laughing,
Zoned in, y'all.
the sun. Skipping and singing and having lots of fun, laughing, running underneath the sun.
So, I'm currently in the makeup room. It's still the same glitter wall hat, but I never come in here. So I just came in here to get a tripod because I was tired of holding the camera. Sorry, my house is so dark. It's been so stormy. Oslo, baby! It's been so stormy lately. Oh, I got another chapbooks. So let me show you guys Blaise's chapbook that I got quickly. Let's see. Set this down. Sorry, you can see my mom boobs. So I ordered chapbooks. It's this app. I saw Casey Holmes talking about it. Whoa, do you hear that? I heard Casey Holmes talking about it a few months back, like way back, because yeah, I've been ordering from them for months. So it's an app, and I used her code to get my first book. Got some type of something off. So I order these monthly books, and this is like the month of July. And basically, it's just like a photo book, and I think it's like $13 a month. So some people might find it pricey. I personally pay for 2 books because I always have you get like 30 photos in a book, and I always have like way too many pictures because I am picture queen. Like, I know y'all don't have me on Facebook, but if you saw like Blaise's Facebook album, like there's like almost 600 pictures in that album, and he's only been born for 3 months. So that just tells you pictures and videos. So yeah, this is his July book. This is the second July book that we have, and it just has little cute pictures, and then like I have like little captions of things that, you know, like fresh out of the tub, and you know, snuggles with daddy. This is him and my dad, and my stepmom. So, you know, just like cute pictures. So I have quite a few of these. This is them on the 4th of July. I just thought these were cute. Our tree of life picture. I thought this was something that was cute to have. Because they're just small little books and it doesn't take up a lot of space. I actually keep them here on this little like TV stand type thing. So I have my April one, I have a May one, I have 2 May ones actually, I have 2 June ones. This is 1 June, and then I actually just used one of my free books for January, and I just used it for June. But yeah, so this is his first July book, and the second one is on its way. Oh, also I wanted to show you guys the chapbook picture book that I got for him. So these are his 8 weeks photos. I don't know if you guys saw them on Instagram. I posted a few. So I just like ordered this book, and it literally has like all of the pictures that she took of him in here, like one on each side. And of course you could like add captions and stuff, but I didn't feel the need to, because I just wanted somewhere where I could have all of his pictures to kind of look through whenever I want. Or when people come over, I could be like, look at my baby at 8 weeks, you know. So literally so freaking cute. He was 8 weeks for these pictures, and it's just kind of a trend of ours. My wedding photographer, who takes all of our pictures, she did this wedding book for us. She did this like with all of the pictures from our wedding, and I just love looking through it. And sometimes I'm like, oh, I didn't see that picture, or, oh my gosh, I forgot about that picture. So that's what started my trend of photo books. So then she made this one for us. How cute. I miss my belly. She made this one for us, Waiting for Blaise, with our maternity pictures. So it just has like one picture on each. Now the quality of this book isn't as good as, say, that one, which I don't know where she got that one for, or even my chat book, this one. And you can pick different sizes, so you can probably get something as small as that. I think I got a pretty big one, but I did just order one for our family pictures. So yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that because I had that in the mail, that I love these little monthly chat books. $13 a month, so not terribly expensive, but you know, not super, super, super inexpensive either, especially for a monthly kind of subscription thing. And I know if you guys are anything like me, you've got like 12,000 subscriptions, you know. And then just over here, these I posted about on Instagram. These are my Smallwoods order. So Smallwoods is just like a family-owned company in Texas that makes like these canvas photos, and they put them in wood frames, so you can pick like whatever color you want. But oh my god, such good quality. Like when I got these, like I kept seeing the ad, and I'm like, you know, whatever, don't judge my unperfect lines. I suck at hanging stuff, and I asked Jack to do it and he didn't. So I kept seeing the ads, and I looked, and I'm like, okay, like you could buy multiples of this size. I think this is 13 by 13, which is the smallest size, and you can buy like multiples of these, and they're like $19.99 each if you buy like 2 or more. So I bought 6, and I think it ended up being 100 and something after like taxes and shipping. I think shipping was like $14 or something, so pretty darn expensive, but such good quality. I'm so happy with these. So I just actually ordered more of these. I ordered some for our family photos. I got 2 of the large ones, which is probably like the size of like 2 of these put together. 2 large ones, and then I got 4 of these 13 by 13s, and then I used, because those were like, you know, buy the multiples or whatever. You buy the multiples and you get them for $20, so I got the 4 for $20, and then I got the 2 big ones, I think for $30, I want to say. Yeah, because it was 60. Yeah, something like that. And then I used a 25% off code, which is back to school. And then it ended up being like $100 and something, like $107. It like took like $30 some off of my order. And then after shipping, it was back up to like $124 because shipping is insane. But I just thought that was a really, really good deal for 2 large frames plus 4 small frames. Like such good quality, you guys. I love it. I love it. So yeah, that's just a couple things that I've been buying around the house. You know, nothing too like spectacular. I really need to clean up my kitchen because I cooked last night. Trying to get a hold of my sister to see if I should start dinner or if she's cooking tonight, because my sister does like this little like cooking thing, and I really want her to make this chicken parmesan with angel hair pasta. It's so good. So yeah, if she does that, then I will not be cooking tonight. But if she does, then I'm gonna end up making some turkey leg with green beans, fresh green beans, and not mashed potatoes. Turkey leg, fresh green beans, and potatoes. So basically, you just put the turkey leg in the crock pot because it's too big to cook in a pot. Put it on slow, basically cook all day so it like falls off the bone, and then you put the green beans in and you cook them like that. You boil the potatoes and then you put the potatoes inside, and then you just basically season the water like with like, you know, whatever seasonings you like. So that's what I'm thinking I'm gonna make for dinner. I think I'm just gonna have some Lucky Charms for breakfast. Yeah, this video is gonna be hella long, but that's okay. That's okay. So, I've put my turkey on the crock pot. Excuse my flour on the thing. So, I've put the turkey leg in here. I just seasoned it with some seasoning, salt, pepper, accent, salt, onion and garlic, of course. So it's just like the first amount of seasoning just to, you know, give it a little flavor or whatever. I am probably going to season it some more once I add in the potatoes, because you know the potatoes like have like no seasoning at all. And then the green beans. I always use fresh green beans, but a lot of people just use regular green beans. But that's just not my thing. So yeah, I think I'm going to end the vlog here, you guys, because I don't really want to bring my camera out with it raining like it is. Like, it is raining cats and dogs, and it's apparently super hot out. Like, it is so gross out right now. So otherwise, I would definitely be, you know, filming the rest of my day, but not today. It's so dark at my house, y'all can't even see me. Look at this baby. Hi, ass little baby. He's not even paying attention to me. He's such a grown man. Look at Oslo. Blaise loves music, by the way. Like, all I did was listen to music when he was in my womb, and like, loves music. His favorite song is "You Are My Sunshine." I play him like a rendition of it off of Spotify. So yeah, you guys, I'm gonna end the vlog here. I know it wasn't anything spectacular. I basically just wanted to catch you guys up before I just like jump back into posting any type of videos. I'm not gonna make any type of like promises to a schedule or anything like that. I'm just going to try my best. I feel a little bit better now that he is 3 months, still not sleeping through the night as I mentioned earlier, but I feel a little bit better about having a little more rest to be able to do a little bit more things. I really need to get my eyebrows done and my chin threaded so I can film a makeup video, which I've been wanting to do for quite a while, but it's gonna be more like fall, because you know, fall vibes. But I just need to get my eyebrows done, so I'm gonna try and get that done today while he's over at my aunt's house. So bye guys.